Hey friends, this is Michael Golzmane, and I want to welcome you to this video and this audio recording. This video is all about clearing blocks to receiving. It's one of the big things that anyone really, especially people on a spiritual path, people who are aware that there's a non-physical component of their being, that people really have to get in harmony with, and they really have to discover what receiving means for them. Because in some ways, we're really always receiving. We're always in an active receiving somehow, even receiving the air around us, receiving the sunlight each day, receiving the continued flow and life force in our bodies and in our being. Many people, especially in our Western society, have inculcated into our minds this idea that it's more blessed to give than to receive. And there's an equivalent amount of shame and guilt put onto the energy of receiving. My question about that is, how are you supposed to give if you haven't received? It does have to be reciprocal, doesn't it? It has to be a matter of a flow. You flow in, and then it flows out. You flow in, and you flow out. I would say that giving and receiving are both blessed, and they're both necessary. You have to give in order to receive, and you have to receive in order to give. They're kind of the yin and yang of each other. So in this meditation and in this clearing, whatever it is in life that you think you're needing to receive, perhaps it's an idea, perhaps it's a form of healing, or perhaps it's a material manifestation of some kind, as in a new job, or maybe it's an increased amount of clientele, or maybe it's an amount of money, or maybe it's receiving good news, or receiving healing for someone else, or receiving more creativity into your life, whatever it is you feel that is needed for you to receive. It's all really one thing anyway. I often find in my clearing and healing work with people that I can say, okay, this clearing or this healing is going to be about money, or it's going to be about career, or it's going to be about physical health, but the fact is that we're holistic beings and that everything is related to everything else, and that when we have blocks in one area, we usually have blocks in other areas. Because the same energies, if we have, for instance, a block of anger at some level of our being, then that can do a great deal of damage to blocking everything good that we want to have in our life, up to and including good physical health. And so before this meditation recording began, I asked Spirit, I'm like, okay, so the people who will be watching this experience, people who are participating in this audio experience, what is most important for them? What are the most important blocks within their soul that we could work on clearing? And what are also the most important positive aspects that they need to have an infusion of that may also be somehow blocked within their spirit? What we're going to do in this experience is work with the power of spirit. It's really very non-denominational. This isn't a religious thing at all, and anyone of any walk of life can really benefit if you're willing. It's a matter of you coming into this space perhaps and just taking a few deep breaths and really finding your relaxation within this. We're going to go into spirit in the next few minutes and just begin to do clearing work in your inner world. This clearing work is going to relate to subtle blocks that may be present in your soul. This may relate to thought forms and beliefs that you may or may not even know that you have, that are blocking that wonderful flow of life force energy into your life, and that might be blocking you to receiving in certain ways. Most of our beliefs and perceptions about life are subconscious. Most of them are being reiterated on a day-to-day basis, but by the fact that we think 90 to 95% of the same thoughts today as we did yesterday, as we did the day before. And so we have this inner programming in our being that spirit can go in and look at what are those blocks for us and really help us to really release. And so you may experience in this process a feeling of lightness. You may experience a feeling of real sleepiness or more energy. You may feel emotions coming up, or you may feel nothing at all. You may feel warmth around you. You may just feel kind of in hindsight, going forth from this meditation in a few days or in a few weeks, you may feel, whoa, yeah, some stuff is coming my way, opportunities or solutions to seeming problems in my life are coming my way, and I didn't think that I was in the way of them coming to me before, but now I know the path has been cleared. And so whatever it is that you need, Spirit is infinite and can really work with you, correlate the exact needs whenever you watch this video to how the energy will play with you. So I just invite you to come into a place of receiving and of not stressing about life in this moment. And how can you do that? Maybe just coming into a place of relaxation and breathing. I'm going to ask Spirit to come in to begin to prep your high selves, begin to prep your souls and your spiritual teams and committees now to participate in this clearing work. The Spirit asks you to just bring into this energy all those who will ever watch this video or listen to this audio, and to begin to clear any blocks and interference. Clear each person alpha to omega, everything below chart 3, on chart 3, above chart 3. Clear any interference or blocks that would prevent this healing and clearing session from being absolutely highest efficacy for each person watching. Come into a place in this moment of non-action and just breathe. Be within yourself, noticing any places of tension or constriction in your body, your mind, or spirit now. Any ways in which you've been efforting and trying to get life to meet your needs. Any ways in which we're trying to force the current or the stream of life to meet our needs are really just from our ego self, and they don't really have a lot to do with the art of allowing. We need to come into a place of non-resistance, non-action now, and allow Spirit to begin working with us for this clearing. Spirit, please clear each person's high self here of all programs, discarnate, separates, extra souls of all 5 categories. Clear each person's 22 body system and 90 minds of all negative programming. Clear back to 1,000 generations. Make sure each one of us is shielded to the power of 3, triple shielded to the power of 3 with light. And make sure each of our high selves, committee members, angels, guides are properly swapped out if need be for higher vibration beings, and all brought high self, soul, committees, and lowest committee links, all minimized, maximum effectiveness, and brought up all the way to new paradigm of radiant love, where we can access the highest vibration of spiritual consciousness. Taking a few deep breaths, friends. Spirit, I ask you please update, upgrade, educate, and elevate all of the committees, high self members, angels, guides, our souls now, helping us to be able to receive this clearing process at the deepest possible level that it's available to us now. Let go for a moment of what it is you're trying to manifest. Let go of your attachment to it and allow Spirit, who is your senior partner. You work with Spirit. Spirit is infinitely greater than just our own individual ego selves, but we're a part of Spirit. Allow Spirit to take the reins of control for a moment and put your burdens onto Spirit, any area you've been feeling stuck or blocked in. Spirit's indicated that the first block we're going to clear for today is the block of doubt. Sort of the belief that we don't really know how our needs will be met. We don't really always know or trust the unfolding of the perfection of life within our being. So Spirit, I ask you to please go in for each person here now, and please clear the block and the discordant energy of doubts. Please clear all the underlying blocks, programs, and energies underlying this energy of doubt for each person here. Please make sure everyone is cleared, all levels, layers, bodies, minds, and depths, all elevations and vibrations, all 6 realities, past, present, and future lives. past lives and other dimensions, parallel lives, parallel universes, from the inception to present time and into the future. For each person, remove and burn seeds, roots, and branches. Clear all duplicates, copies, backups, rebuilding, recharging, and replication programs. Clear mirror images and meld the mirrors. Clear all other programs that may trigger these. Check anything hidden, buried, covered up, lied about, denied, cursed, or avoided. Please clear all body memories and memory impingements, and anything else the soul may be hiding. Please clear in 0 time. Thank you. Taking a few deep breaths, friends. Feeling energies lift off of your soul and spirit now. Spirit has also indicated that another block that can be coming up for people are blocks around self-esteem, or the energies of low self-esteem in our body, mind, and spirit. Many of these blocks are not conscious, and many of them we've picked up from past life, we've brought into us unconsciously in this life. They become part of our soul programming. Spirit asks you to go in now and to please clear all blocks of low self-esteem, the energies of low self-esteem, and any and all blocks to positive self-esteem from this entire group energy now, and from each person involved in this clearing. Again, our intention is to clear any and all blocks to receiving. The highest levels we're able to, Spirit, all levels, layers, bodies, minds, and depths of each person's soul here. Taking a few deep breaths, Spirit's beginning to clear now into the solar plexus and into the sacral chakra for each of you. These are major reception centers in the body. They're major places of allowing. So please feel free to breathe deeply into the abdomen, allowing any stress or constriction or tension in that area of the body, that area of the mind, to be completely released for you. Spirit, I ask you now for each person here to please clear any and all blocks to caring, self-care, and caring for others, caring about the purpose of our soul, caring about receiving any and all ways in which it's showing up for people, Spirit. I ask you to please clear all blocks to caring. Please clear all blocks to strength, to the feelings and perceptions of strength, to physical strength, to mental, emotional, and spiritual strength and endurance. These are the qualities that Spirit has downloaded for this specific clearing today that are most important for us to clear as we open up our doors of perception, our receptivity to clearing, and receptivity to being open to receiving. They're really the same word. Spirit, we ask you to clear any and all blocks to worthiness that each person in this group body has now, and any and all blocks that we have to acceptance. We may have been taught in previous lives that acceptance of good on any level of our being is somehow a form of selfishness, or it's a form of ego. We ask you to clear all of that programming, all of those blocks now for each person's Spirit. And we also ask you to clear all of chart 6B in front of me, all of the blocks to every type of positive expression that might be up for each person watching this video or listening to this audio right now, including blocks to success, supportiveness, truthfulness, vitality, wholeness, self-preservation, self-forgiveness, blocks to faith, to enthusiasm, to courage, to patience, to optimism. Spirit looking into each person's soul, clearing all of these blocks now, and clearing any and all blocks to receiving that you can determine are up in the soul for each person here now. We ask you to clear any and all of these blocks now, and to please do a mop-up of 100% of items on 100% of charts and levels for each person here now, clearing anything and everything coming up that can be correlated into this theme, Spirit, and anything else. Please clear all levels, layers, bodies, minds, and depths for each person, all elevations and vibrations, all 6 realities, past, present, future lives, past lives and other dimensions, parallel lives, parallel universes, from the inception to present time and into the future. Remove and burn seeds, roots, and branches. Clear all duplicates, copies, backups, rebuilding, recharging, replication programs. Clear mirror images and meld the mirrors. Clear all other programs that may trigger these. Check anything hidden, buried, covered up, lied about, denied, cursed, or avoided. And anything else the soul may be hiding. Please clear all body, memories, and memory impingements. Please clear in 0 time, Spirit. Clear an infinite amount for each person here now. Clearing the burdens of fear. Make sure to clear all fear programs that are up for each person here now, as well as any other types of discordant soul vibrations and energies that are preventing maximum openness to receiving. I ask you to please clear any and all vows in this moment as well. Vows of poverty, vows of celibacy, vows of isolation and separation, all the vows that we've taken in religious lifetimes, where we believe that we are being more pious by having nothing. Spirit, clear all of that. Past life karma now for each person. Clear infinitely more now. Make sure to clear absolutely everything that the soul has up for clearing in each person's soul right now as they participate in this meditation. Friends, take a few deep breaths, cleansing breaths, and exhale through your mouth. Spend time in these next few minutes now being soft and gentle, being easy with yourself, being easy with your process. Don't grip back into ego right now, thinking, okay, well, that's nice that I had this clearing, but now I have to really try to figure everything out, and I have to really try to make everything happen. I would encourage you to do some movement. Maybe go outside for a little bit. Do a little bit of gentle movement and breathing. And feel your body integrating into the flow of the spiritual clarity that's been brought to you in this clearing. Feel your body beginning to integrate that and moving with that new level of clarity. Allow your full body to experience that clarity rather than being stuck in the head or being stuck in the mind only, trying to receive or come up with creative solutions to any challenges you're having. Spirit may have already cleared a lot of the karmic and spiritual roots to the origination of the challenge you're having anyway. So be sensitive in the coming hours, days, and weeks ahead, noticing your perception to the challenges in your life around receiving that you were having before, noticing, that may have really shifted, it may have really changed. I no longer have the same worry or the same fear or the same level of gripping, trying to make the universe give me things that I need. Now, the level of ego has been lowered, the level of spiritual fluidity has been increased, and your level of receiving, the portals of reception have been opened for you. Go forth from this clearing in that awareness that all is well. You're now in that yin and yang flow. You need to give and you need to receive. Both of them are holy, both of them are authentic, both of them are important. Both of them will always be important because they're all part of the natural flow of life. So friends, again, my name is Michael Golzmane. Feel free to get in touch with me if you'd like. Comments, feedback, questions you have about this meditation. My website is clearandconnect.com. You can go there and get in touch with me. I'm happy to interact with you and answer questions you may have had about this process, hear your experiences, and connect with you in any other way. It's been my pleasure to share this experience with you. Peace and blessings to you, friends. Thank you.